We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Adbert Alzolay will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, the shortstop, Luis Urias.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Urias, the native of Mexico, is certainly a versatile middle infielder playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rowdy Tellez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Gomes shading to his right, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Corbin Burns will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the third inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ian Happ.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So now to the plate, Suzuki, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll check in here with an average of .325, a dozen home runs, and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-1 home.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third. The third baseman.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Matt Merker comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Digging in now for the Brewers, Michael Brasso. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Alzolay has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Winker.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the catcher, William Contreras.
So striding forward now, William Contreras. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no
Bases
strike.
are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hosmer.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball
Burns, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth. Not short.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Ready on 1-2. One out, nobody on. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Cody Bellinger.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swanson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Batting 8, the catcher, Go.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, He's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Into the box, Tyrone Taylor. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Suzuki is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting it, the second baseman, Abraham.
Now at the plate, Abraham Torrey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Weak roller right side. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 39, Corbin Burns.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Suzuki is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Count is 1-2.
The pitch.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-2 one more time. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there, on to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Digging in to try it again, Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Now batting, third baseman.
To the plate now, Matt Merker. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
No, that's low.
Late that time for a strike.
1 strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis Urias.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Urias. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Hit to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brasso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Alzolay. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Burns is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Happ is hitting .320 right on the dot, so he's certainly a threat with the bat in his hands.
These are the stats the oppositions look at, being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jesse Winker is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
At the plate now, William Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box, Tyrone Taylor. 1-0 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. He's ready, now the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Happ picks it up, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Abraham Story.
At the plate, Abraham Torrey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A bouncer to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Ready once again, Suzuki.
For the Cubs, the right fielder, number 27.
On its way is pitch number 75. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Fouled off. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Matt Merker is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 16.
The next Cub up, Patrick Wisdom, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Eric Hosmer is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Victor Caratini will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And there's a base hit on the line.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Christian Yelich is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, Are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
The batter, number 11.
Ready now, Rowdy Tellez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Well, that's it.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-0 delivery. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Michael Brasso. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Aaron Ashby enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 26, Aaron Ashby.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Line to the right side. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Go.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In now, Jesse Winker, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Wisdom comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
Now at the plate, William Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
At the plate, Tyrone Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you're...
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Abraham Torre.
Standing in, Abraham Torre. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And this will be fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 27.
Suzuki will start third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it gets going. First pitch of the at-bat. And 1. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The pitch. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Willie Adames is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 27, Willie Adames.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He'll come into play at 317. 4 home runs, 26 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
First pitch of the at-bat. Luis Urias is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a liner, but foul. A 1-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Rowdy Tellez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's off the plate.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the stretch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Hughes stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. This is his second year as a major leaguer. First and second now, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Brasso. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit out towards second.
Happ brings it in.
On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. The Brewers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Hobie Milner is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Matt Merker, been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Third baseman, Matt Merker.
David Bodie is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Bodie.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
1 strike.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric.
Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, counts 1-0.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now. Cody Bellinger would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
This is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Trey Mancini remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base.
Now playing third base, number 13, David Bodie.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Off for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Now playing first base, number 36, Trey Mancini.
Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Estrada takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 56.
Stepping in now, William Contreras.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Tyrone Taylor is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adbert Alzolay earns win number 4 on the season. Estrada earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.